Hey everybody, Jonathan Doucette here. Hope you're having an amazing day. Just wanted to showcase a new to us addition to our inventory. It's brand new from the factory, I should say. It's a 2021 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. It has the Sahara trim level. Go over kind of what is optional in the Sahara trim level, what this one has. But this is kind of more their luxury line. Like the Rubicon would be kind of more hardcore off-road enthusiast. This would be, still has a ton of capability off-road, but a little more, a few creature comforts than maybe what the Rubicon would come standard with. One thing that's a big piece of the Jeep history that's on every Jeep product is the 7 slots. So that's kind of, that represents the 7 continents of Earth, that there's a Jeep on every continent. You know, of course, has a story past in history. There's no other, vehicle company like this, helping with World War II and all the way up through agriculture over the years. And then morphing into what it is today, becoming one of the most, Jeep Wrangler in particular, the highest value retention vehicle on the market, even more than any Toyota or anything. So chances are if you buy one of these in 5 years, it's going to have the best residual sale value. And chances are if you own one of these now, you're going to be getting another one in the future. It becomes more of a lifestyle than just a vehicle to get back and forth to work. Some of the Jeep things that will never go away is get the fold down windshield. You can just fold it, lay it on there, locks in place, take your wipers off. The doors come off as well too. Roof comes off. Speaking of the roof, it is body color painted as well too, so to match the white, so it's white roof, white fenders as well too. That's an option from the factory. Talk about the trail rated badge here real quick. So when that's on the side of a vehicle, and from my knowledge, Jeep's the only brand that actually puts it through an independent testing facility in Nevada, puts it through all the new Jeep models, water forging, departure angles, rock climbing abilities, how steep of a grade they can go up, puts these through the paces, and then they gives it kind of their stamp of approval. Take a look back here real quick. 2 things back there. Up top on the big cardboard box, you have a storage bag kind of right there that has a foam insert on the bottom. So you take your front panels off here. There's a couple levers inside. They go in there, and that's called your freedom top. Below that is your optional soft top. So you can take the front panels off and then this back section as well. And if you don't want to roll around naked, if you will, just your roll bar, you have your soft top on there all summer long. It's very handy to have. And then of course, if you do roll with no top at all once in a while, it's got the roll bar exposed and it's painted to match as well too. So it's not like it's just a black tubular steel or something. So it's, painted white to match the exterior. Very handy. Can't really show you down here, but underneath it here, there's a little storage compartment. There's also a spot for all your door hinges and bolts from your roof as well too. So they all have their own little spot. So if you take your roof off, put them in here, and that way you're not going to be looking for them in the garage in a little metal container or Tupperware or something like that. Do have recovery hooks on the front and the rear, so when you got to pull out that, poor guy and whatever he's driving from the trail, you can do that. Spare tire is mounted on the back door, and do have a backup camera on this particular Jeep. So actually all Jeeps now. Just use the same tool that comes in the kit for your top and everything to unscrew this. Pull this out, unplugs, and you can take your tire off if you ever needed to. And you actually have a factory matching rim as well, which is most vehicles these days are all time always have a steel wheel. Take a look up front. You have beautiful leather seats. Nearly slipped on some water there, but beautiful leather seats inside. Very, very durable. They put these through the paces of hot sun in Arizona or Texas, and water if it rains. You're not going to ruin your seats, or essentially waterproof. Lockable compartments as well too. So you take your top off, you can lock here and here with your flip out key, and then make sure your things are secure, and they don't have to worry about if you go to the beach, you can leave your wallet and stuff in there if you want, kind of a thing. Window controls are all in the center stack. And then, of course, the automatic 4x4, which is kind of new for the last couple years of the model years of Jeeps. 2 high, 4x4 auto. So just like all-wheel drive, especially in wintertime around here. Great to have. Just sends the power to the front wheels whenever it needs to. And then you have your full-time four-wheel drive and then four-wheel drive low. Yeah, great vehicle. I've got the insulation on the roof as well too, so helps the sound ending and as well as the cold. 8.4-inch touchscreen. Let's see if I can fire this up a little bit. Oh, get the key in my back pocket. Can't quite reach. So put it to run, not turning the engine on, but all your touchscreen controls are kind of duplicated here. So your air conditioner and heating system are in here as well as on here. Have all your apps and everything here. Have your backup camera, very handy to have on a Jeep. Up until 2018 and a half, they never had those, so super handy to have. Have navigation built into this one, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Sirius XM radio, and of course Sirius XM Guardian, which is kind of like a roadside assistance and SOS system. So that's all controlled with some buttons up here. Love to have you come down and take a look, take it for a test drive, see this perform, especially this time of year. It's great in the snow. Give me a shout on myself, 780-952-3018. We'll talk to you soon.